My fiancée said at dinner, "I can't marry a teacher. You'll never make enough money." "I make $65,000, I replied. "I understand your concerns." Then I showed her my investment portfolio, $90,000 accumulated over 12 years. That's when she realized the poor teacher was richer than her executive father. I'm 32, a high school history teacher. I earn about $65,000 a year, which is nothing extraordinary, but it's decent, and I love what I do. I've been teaching for 10 years. I truly love my students. I genuinely enjoy going to work almost every day. My ex-fiancée, Natalie, 29, worked in marketing. She made about $85,000 a year plus bonuses. We had been together for 3 years, engaged for 6 months. The wedding was set for early summer. Last week, we went to a fancy Italian restaurant she chose. I thought it was just a nice dinner on a Tuesday. Maybe she wanted to discuss wedding details. She had been acting strange lately, but I put it down to work stress or pre-wedding jitters. We were in the middle of the main course when she dropped it. "We need to talk about our future." Never a good sign. Those words never mean anything good. "All right," I replied. "What are you thinking?" "I've been thinking a lot about our finances, about what our life will actually look like, right?" She took a deep breath. "I just don't think I can marry a teacher." I just stared at her as if the words didn't make sense. "What? You're never going to make enough money. My dad always earned 6 figures. I grew up comfortable. I just can't. I simply can't settle for a life of scraping by." People at the next tables were definitely listening now, and she didn't seem to care. "I also earn well, but I want more. I want to travel, have a beautiful house, put our kids in good schools. You can't do that on a teacher's salary." The way she said teacher's salary made it sound shameful. "So what exactly are you saying?" "I'm saying I can't go on. I thought I could, but I can't. I need someone with real ambition, someone who wants more than just to teach." I felt strangely calm, as if everything was happening in slow motion. "I understand your concerns," I said. She blinked. "You do?" "Yes. Financial security matters. You should marry someone capable of offering the lifestyle you want." "Exactly. I knew you would understand." She actually looked relieved. "We can keep this civil, no drama." I picked up my cell phone, opened my Vanguard app. "Before we wrap this up, I think you should see something." I turned the screen toward her. Account balance, $891,247.63. Her face just went blank. "What?" "My stock portfolio. I've been building it since I was 20. Started with $10,000 my grandfather left me when he died. I put in $500 a month for 12 years. Good dividend stocks. I let compound interest do the work. That's almost $1 million. Yep. I have another $60,000 in a high-yield savings account, another $40,000 in bonds. Zero debt, car paid off, no student loans because I worked my way through college." She couldn't speak, just kept staring at my phone. "So just to be clear, you're breaking off our engagement because I'm never going to make enough money, but you had no idea that I have almost $1 million in liquid assets? You never told me this. You never asked. You saw a high school teacher and assumed I was broke. Why didn't I tell you I had all this money? Because I wanted to be with someone who loved me for me, not for my bank account. I guess now I have my answer." I placed $200 cash on the table. "That should cover dinner and the tip. I'm leaving." "Wait, Connor, let's talk about this." "There's nothing to talk about. You made yourself very clear. You can't marry a teacher. I respect that. It's over. But have a good night, Nat." I walked out. My hands were shaking when I reached the car, but my head had never been clearer. I drove home, poured a whiskey, and sat on the couch staring at the wall. 12 years. 12 years living like a broke college student while I accumulated wealth. Driving my paid-off 2015 Civic while she bought Coach bags. Bringing lunch from home while she ate out. Avoiding expensive vacations while she took trips with her friends to Mexico. And she thought I was poor. My phone started exploding around 10 p.m. Calls, messages. I ignored everything and went to sleep. Update 1. That was about 2 weeks ago, and things have gotten completely crazy. Natalie showed up at my apartment the next morning. I was foolish enough to open the door. "Hi, can we talk?" She brought coffee from that coffee shop I like. I don't think there's much to say. Connor, I was in shock. I reacted badly, but we can get past this. Get past what exactly? You literally said you couldn't marry a teacher. I was stressed about money. I took it out on you. It was wrong. Funny, now that you know I have money, suddenly everything's fine. She swallowed hard. That's not it. It is. Yesterday, I wasn't good enough. Today, I am. The only thing that changed was you discovering my net worth. We've been together for 3 years. That has to mean something. It did, until you told me my career makes me an impossible partner to marry. You're being ridiculous. No, I'm being honest. You showed me exactly how you see who I am. I believe you. So, that's it. 3 years thrown away because of a stupid conversation. A stupid conversation where you ended our engagement? Yes, I replied. She started crying the ugly cry. Please don't throw everything away. I made a mistake. Part of me wanted to give in. 3 years is a long time. But all I could hear was her voice echoing. I can't settle for a life of scraping by. Just teaching. That look of disgust when she said just teaching. You need to leave. Connor, please go. Natalie, just go. She finally left. Minutes later, the phone rings. It was her mother. I was foolish enough to answer. Connor, what's this about ending the engagement? It's not what story. Natalie ended everything. That's not what she's saying. She said you're being cruel. Did she mention the reason for the argument? She said you disagreed about finances. She said she can't marry the teacher because I don't earn enough money. Then I showed her my investment portfolio, and suddenly she wanted to continue with me. Silence. Then, well, teaching isn't exactly a high-paying career. Diane, I have almost $1 million saved. You what? It's from 12 years of disciplined saving and investing. But she didn't know that when she broke up with me. $1 million? How was that possible? Compound interest, living below my means, smart investments, pretty simple. Another silence. Well, that certainly changes things. Changes? I'm still a teacher. That won't change. And apparently, that's a problem for your daughter. Don't be dramatic. Natalie loves you. Natalie loves financial security. It's not the same thing. She's a good catch, Connor. Beautiful, successful. Any man would be lucky. How dare you? How dare you, actually? Quite easily, actually. Don't call me again. I hung up and blocked her. Soon after, her brother Todd called me. We had always gotten along. Bro, what happened? Did your sister tell you her side? She said you broke up over money and that you're being an asshole. I explained everything. The dinner, what she said, the portfolio, the attempt to backtrack. Jesus, he said, that was heavy. Yeah, she's always been kinda shallow about money, but damn. So you really have $1 million saved? More or less. Dude, that's incredible. He asked me to explain my strategy. He was genuinely impressed. And Natalie had no idea. Zero idea. I don't talk about money. It never seemed relevant. It's going to be relevant now. What do you mean? My dad is going to flip out when he finds out. Richard, yes. He always kinda looked down on you, right? Teacher thing. But he's going to freak out when he finds out you have more money saved than he does. He doesn't have $1 million saved. Todd laughed. Dude, my dad is terrible with money. Earns about $200,000 as a VP, but spends it all. Leased BMW, huge mortgage, golf club. I'm almost certain his retirement has maybe $50,000. He's almost 60. Wow, I didn't even know what to say. Anyway, just letting you know, family dinner this weekend. Natalie will definitely be crying to everyone. Might be good for you to stay away. It didn't even cross my mind to show up. Thanks, though. And look, honestly, you're better off without her. She's my sister and I love her, but she needs to grow up a lot. Things got strange at work fast. I teach at a prep school. Natalie knew some of the students' mothers because of her job, and gossip in that circle flies. One of the mothers stopped me after class. "Mr. Rice, I heard about your breakup. I'm so sorry." "Thank you, Mrs. Patterson. My daughter loves you. You're her favorite teacher. She wants to study history in college because of your classes. That's why I do this job." Moments like that. But then the principal called me in. "Connor, we need to talk." Never a good sign when the boss starts like that. Richard Brand called me, Natalie's father. Then Natalie texted from a new number. "My dad just wants to help. If you apologize, we can get past this. We love each other. Money doesn't matter." Screenshot. I added it to the documentation. I replied, "Money didn't matter until the moment you decided it did. It's over. Stop contacting me." She called immediately. I declined. Called again. I declined. Then the messages started. "You're being insane. 3 years and you throw everything away for nothing?" I said I was sorry. "You know what? You are exactly what I said. A lousy little teacher who's going to die alone." Screenshot of everything. Every single message. She was falling apart and I was just documenting. Update 2. It's been about a month now. Things got much worse before they started getting better. Richard, her father, somehow got my personal email. He sent a huge message, basically saying I wasn't good enough for his daughter, but if I wanted to make changes and pursue a real career, maybe they would reconsider. He suggested I become a principal or open a tutoring business. I replied, "Thank you for your concern, but I'm happy with my career and my financial situation. I will not reconsider the engagement. I wish you the best." He responded right away, "You are making a huge mistake. Natalie is the best thing that ever happened to you." I didn't reply. Then Natalie started showing up everywhere. My Sunday coffee shop, she was there. Supermarket, she was there. My gym, she suddenly became a member. After the third coincidence, I called Todd. "Your sister is stalking me." "Yeah, she's not handling this well." "Can you make her stop, man? I tried. She thinks you're just being stubborn, and my mom is encouraging her." Great. One night, I was home grading papers when the doorbell rang. I looked through the peephole. Diane and Natalie at the door. No. Diane called through the door. "Connor, we know you're there. Your car is in front. Let's talk like adults." I started recording with my cell phone. I went to the door but didn't open it. "You need to leave. We just want to talk. There's nothing to discuss." Natalie's voice. "Baby, please, I miss you. We can fix this." "We can't. It's over. You can't throw away 3 years." Diane again. "You're being childish. Natalie made a mistake. And I'm making a choice. I don't want to marry someone who thinks my job is a failure." Silence. Natalie started crying again. "I will call the police if you don't leave." "You wouldn't dare," Diane said. I held my phone up to the peephole so they could see I was recording. "I'm calling right now. Want to test me?" They left, but the situation at school exploded. Richard went to the school board claiming I was unstable and shouldn't be around students. It caused a whole meeting about it. Dr. Vitmori, my principal, was furious. He brought all my documentation, showed the timeline, and explained what really happened. The board president, a no-nonsense woman, cut to the chase quickly. So, Mr. Race ended a relationship, and now the ex-fiancée's father is trying to get him fired with vague accusations. "Correct," Vitmori replied. "Did anyone besides Mr. Brennan file a complaint about Mr. Race?" "No. In fact, I have emails from parents praising him." She looked at me. "Mr. Race, any intention of resuming this relationship?" "Absolutely not." "Great. Mr. Brennan is banned from school events. If he continues, we will take legal action." Richard was banned from the school. It should have ended there, but I ran into him at Target. He saw me and came toward me like a bull. "We need to talk." "No, we don't. You humiliated my daughter. I ended a relationship." "That's not humiliation. You strung her along for 3 years and dumped her for nothing." A few people were staring. I kept my voice low. "She dumped me. She said she couldn't marry a teacher." Her words. She was worried about money. It's normal. And when she found out I had money, suddenly everything was fine. That's called being materialistic. His face turned red. "How dare you? Your daughter showed me who she is. I just accepted it." I started to walk away. He grabbed my arm. "We're not finished." I pulled away instantly. "If you touch me again, I'm calling the police." A Target employee approached. "Is there a problem here?" "No," I replied. "He's leaving now." Richard walked away, but I could see he was seething. I went straight to file a police report. The officer was unexpectedly understanding. Ex-family, they always think they can bully you until you take them back. If it continues, I'll file a restraining order. 2 days later, I get a call from a law office. I'm calling on behalf of Richard Brennan regarding a defamation case. He alleges you are spreading lies about Natalie, calling her a gold digger and damaging her reputation. I almost laughed. Is this a joke? I assure you it is not. Tell Mr. Brennan to go ahead and sue. I'd love to explain to a judge how his daughter broke up with me for being poor and tried to get back together after she found out my net worth. She hung up without replying. I called a lawyer friend who referred me to someone who handles this. I explained the situation. He laughed. They're bluffing, classic intimidation, but keep documenting everything. So now I have a complete file. Messages, calls, encounters, police report, board meeting minutes, everything. Natalie sent one more text. "I can't believe you're doing this. We could have had a life together." I replied, "You made your choice. Live with it. You'll regret this when you're old and alone." I didn't reply. I thought to myself, I'd rather be alone than with someone who only values me for my account balance. Final update. It's been about 2 months now. Things have finally calmed down, but not before the final incident. I was teaching my afternoon American history class when someone knocked on the door. I opened it. Natalie was there with flowers in front of 30 students. "Nat, what are you doing here? I needed to see you." She had clearly been crying. "I'm in the middle of class." "I know, but please, can we talk?" My students were silent, watching everything unfold. "You need to leave." "Connor, I was wrong. I was scared and I was stupid. But I love you. I always have." One of my students, Jeremy, who always has something to say, blurts out, "Isn't that the girl who dumped you because she thought you were poor?" Another student, "Jeremy, shut up." "What?" Mr. Race keeps using his investments as an example in class. He said his ex didn't value financial discipline. Oh no. I definitely should not have told that story during our economics unit. Natalie was mortified. "You told this to your students?" I used an anonymous example. I didn't name names. They clearly know it's me. Not my problem. Now leave before security comes. The hall monitor showed up. "Ma'am, you need to check in at the front office." "I just need a minute." "Front office or I'll call security." Natalie finally left. I closed the door and 30 pairs of eyes were staring at me. "All right, where were we?" A student raised her hand. "Mr. Race, you're much better off without her." "Thank you, Ashley. Now, about FDR's first 100 days. Dr. Vitmori called me in after class. Your ex was here." "Yes, I don't know how she got past the front desk either. She is now officially banned from the school. If she returns, she'll be arrested." That night, Todd called. "Dude, I'm so sorry about what happened today." "How did you find out?" "My mom told me. She drove Natalie there. She thought it would be romantic." "It was humiliating for her." "I know, I said it was crazy, but no one listens to me." "Is she okay?" "Honestly, no. She's a mess. She hasn't been to work in over a week. She just cries, stalks your social media. I don't even post anything." "I know, it seems to be making things worse." I felt pity for 2 seconds. Then I remembered, lousy little teacher going to die alone. Tell your family to leave me alone, or I'm getting a restraining order. I already told them. I think they finally get it. He paused. Can I ask you something? Sure. How did you save so much money? Like, in detail. I earned reasonably well, but I have a few dollars saved, and I'm almost 30. I explained my strategy. Index funds, dividend stocks, automatic contributions, living below my means, starting early. He took actual notes. I wasted so much money. You're young enough to fix it. Start now. Your future self will thank you. Thanks, man, and seriously, sorry about my family. It's not your fault, Todd. You're the only normal one in that group. Something interesting happened yesterday. I was at my coffee shop and a woman sat across from me. Connor Race? Yes, I'm Lisa. I work with Natalie. Can I talk to you quickly? Great, I thought. More drama. If it's about getting back with her, no, God, no. The opposite, actually. That got my attention. I wanted to warn you. Natalie is telling people at work that you were financially abusive, that you controlled all the money and made her dependent. What? That's insane. We had completely separate finances. I know, that's why I'm here. Some of us know the truth, but she's creating a narrative for those who don't. Why are you telling me this? Because I went through something similar. My ex spread lies when I broke up with him, and I almost lost my job. I don't want that to happen to you. She handed me her card. If you need someone to confirm what really happened, call me. I have messages from Natalie right after the breakup. Messages? Yes, she was bragging about your money, saying she lost the rich guy without knowing. She bragged. Oh yes, to everyone. He's secretly rich. I had no.
My financial education module has become a success. Students ask a lot about investing, compound interest, financial independence. I'm teaching what I wish someone had taught me at 17. One student asked, "Mr. Race, do you regret ending the engagement?" I thought for a moment. I regret not seeing who she really was sooner. But breaking up? Best decision I could have made. The class laughed, but I was serious. Because I could have married her. I could have spent my life with someone who measured my worth by my salary, who only saw value in me when she learned about my assets, who scorned my career until she found out it came with money. Instead, I'm single, financially secure, and teaching teenagers that worth is not a wallet. Natalie is blocked on everything. Her family too. I changed the lock. Diane had a copy of the old one. I changed my number. Only true friends have the new one. Life is calm now, peaceful, and my portfolio hit $912,000 last week. The market has been generous. After all, just being a teacher isn't so bad.
Reddit comment of the day. In the end, he escaped a fiancée who only loved his bank statement. And I bet he's never slept better.